have worked for United. She worked for United, and that's exactly what I wanted, like administration position. I could have been an intern, blah blah blah. But I don't know, I wanted to just work part-time in my 20s and just travel. Like, that's really why I wanted to become a pilot, was to travel, and I was a pilot. But to get to the level to where you're actually debt-free, and then also you have the routes that you want, and it's like 10 years down the line, you know? And I was like, do I really want to delay my life for 10 years just so I can travel? Heck no. So I was like, nah. So I just like paid off all of my debt for flight training, and I just started saving up to travel. How was the train? Good. You know, I was on the train for like 2 hours today, more than 2 hours. When did you move to Korea? I've been living here on and off for the past 3 years, but I also lived in Japan. Mabukoj pentutine și timp. Eu știu că noi, generația Z, ne descurcăm în orice situație, păi mai ales dacă suntem români. Cred că e și generația noastră, dar și că suntem români și știm ce înseamnă să lucrăm. Să lucrăm din greu. Și eu cred că mulți nu știe ce înseamnă această chestie. You know? Which country in the Balkans is your favorite? I've never actually visited another Balkan country except Greece 3 months ago. So that's the only other Balkan country I visited, and that was really recent. I loved Greece, you know, but I didn't really visit anywhere else, so I can't really... Kalimera. Sasefaristo. I just talked about Greece, and the one Greek person that goes on my lives just like spawned. Nihonjin desu ka? Iie. Rumanian desu. Was the food similar in Greece or not? Well, Greek food is like Mediterranean diet, so they're very like, they have a lot of like olives and ocean-based food. The geography of Greece is very unique, like in almost anywhere in the world, so I think Italian food is a lot more similar. Romanian food, we don't have like a sea except the Black Sea, and we don't really get fish. So I think Greek people would love Romanian food and vice versa. Romanians love Greek food, but like I don't think it's like super similar. We have sarmale. Well, every country in Europe, almost every country in Europe has sarmale, like some version of sarmale. Like Polish people have their own version of cabbage rolls. Like so many other countries in Europe have cabbage rolls, like their own version. So I think that's like just a very Eastern European thing, like in general. Are you coming back to Japan? I would love to. I was looking at tickets because I really missed it. I actually really missed Tokyo, so I wanted to go for a weekend, and then the tickets were like $250, and I was like, $250. I was like, oh, that's kind of a lot. Romanian sarmale, I agree, because I feel like it's one of our national dishes. It's not just a dish. It's like one of the dishes that is the most popular. So I think we do it pretty often. Like, we make it quite often. How much is it to rent a girlfriend in Tokyo? I have no clue. I'm sure there's a website that you can search. I don't know. I've never done that. You guys need to ask someone that actually has done that before, because I have no clue. AB, welcome. I'm trying to get a galaxy. Miss you. I'm right here. What is there to miss? I'm right here. Hi, June. But yeah, I think Mediterranean food is really good. I went to a wine tasting in Athens. Yeah, there's 70 people on this live. Welcome. Where are you from? I went to a wine tasting in Athens and it was just amazing. Like, Greek wine was just so interesting to me. So rich. تداشي گوشتیکن هجیمه مشته ولی بگوده صفحش کن تیک تاک و اچل بک انکاره ست کمپل opozție unde, adică aici sau unde? If you never had to worry about bills again, what would you do? Travel. Not even, no hesitation. I didn't even finish your question. Travel. Duh, I would go to Antarctica tomorrow. Do you know how expensive it is to go to Antarctica? I would get a round the world ticket. I would be doing those National Geographic tours. Bro, I would be donating to charity. I would be fixing Romania single-handedly. Because the government is building 270 million euro churches instead of helping the people. So there's a lot of things I would do. You know? Hi Jay. Antarctica. No, Antarctica is really cool. It's somewhere I've been wanting to go for the past few years. It's expensive because they don't want you to... Well, they don't even, like, you know, if you go to Antarctica, you're not allowed to go where you want to go. You're only allowed to go to the places that they want you to go. Does that make sense? Like, you're only allowed to go to, like, specific places. Oh, and thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you, Spectre. For your, yeah, probably for your safety. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're hiding something there. You know, I was talking about that with my neighbor yesterday. We were talking about the ice wall. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, there's probably some military bases there that they don't want anyone knowing about, or maybe they found some oil that they're drilling, and that's why global warming has been getting so much more worse, because they're drilling all the oil in the Antarctic and UFOs, and I'm like, okay. Maybe the oil thing is true, but when people start talking about UFOs, I'm just like, e muito flat? Da. Is the earth flat? Crezând extraterestri? Nu știu. Nu știu dacă cred sau nu. Mulțumesc, Ionuț. How is Seoul? Fantastic, but freaking praising. Safari in Tanzania or Antarctica? Both. I also am planning on living with a tribe in the Amazon for a bit. And in South America as well. Guys, if you're going to spam, you're going to be muted. No spam. Please and thank you. Mai omorât. Îmi pare rău. Living with a tribe isn't that dangerous? No, because it's like ethical. It's ethical tourism, so like you pay the tribe. It's not like, you know, you're actually helping them because they need to go to the city and buy a lot of resources with money, but they usually don't have money. So if you live with them for a bit, you pay them, then they're able to go and get what they need from the city and come back to their village. So I feel like it's actually like you're doing a really good thing, and also I think it's a great way to disconnect. You know what I mean? Like disconnect and just real life. Alex Pereira's tribe. That actually sounds like it. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? That sounds familiar, because I forgot the name of the tribe, but there is one that I was looking into. I forgot it. I saved it a while ago, because there was this one girl that did it, and I don't know. I lost track, because this was like, I think I saw this post like a year ago, and I saved it, and întrebare, dar vreau să facem conversație. Ce planuri ai de viitor? Vreau să călătoresc. Vreau să călătoresc în fiecare țară, dacă pot. Asta vreau eu. William, hello dear, hi. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, Miko. Frog venom? Oh, I don't even know. I never heard of this before. I have no idea. I would see, I'm like a thrill seeker and I'm adventurous, but messing with stuff like venom and things like that, I think they're just stupid. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that go to Africa there's people that go to Africa and South America without malaria shots. And I'm like, why would you do that? Same with, like, I don't know, like trying venom or things like that. Like, there's just some things where it's like, why? You know, or that one, like, cave that you dive into where there's a huge sign in front of it saying, like, literally, like, this is not worth it. Don't do this. There's nothing in this cave that's worth it. X amount of people have unalived here. And they still do it. And I'm like, why? It's like the same people that, like, climb Mount Everest. Like, base camp is fine. I think that's great to do base camp. You know, I want to hike Mount Everest base camp. But climbing the actual freaking mountain? Are you serious? Are you really going to spend like $200,000 just to climb this freaking mountain to die? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's just some things that you just need to use your noggin. You know what I mean? And it's also super exploitive of, like, the Sherpas. PP Peter's video where he got malaria. He's a Czech. Oh, I have no idea who that is. But yeah, there's so many people that go to these countries without even getting their shots. I'm like, what is... Like, can you use your brain? I live in North Korea. What do you think? Yes.